Which job did they offer you?
A security guard. That's what I was expected, but nobody tell me that you are going to the front line, going to kill or something like this. So the time we are going to the front line, that time I know that something wrong is happening.
As casualties among Russian troops mount, Moscow has been recruiting foreigners in low-income countries and migrant workers to bolster its war against Ukraine. The Kyiv Independent gained exclusive access to interview foreign nationals who had fought on Russia's side and ended up in Ukrainian captivity.
What did you do back home?
I graduated from high school. After that, I tried to complete my education in Somali University, but the financial problems couldn't let me complete.
I was been in the military for over 10 years in my country. I don't see any progress in the military in my country because we are the most less paid workers in the world, military. So my daughter vision, she wants to become a doctor. So I started saving some money. So maybe I will have some program, I will travel. I want your dream to come true.
Let's then get back to the times when you decided to go to Russia. When exactly did it happen and why did you choose Russia?
Okay, last year, all people was talking about the visa to go in Russia. The easiest visa to all European, because East and West European, they are not accepting my Somalian passport. Why, I don't know. Russia accepted. So I said, this is my chance to go to the European life, to try to find a good money for my family. And I traveled, and all people, they tell me you can travel with tourist visa and go there, search for a good job. I searched, I got in one factory, and also they're not paying good, only $200, because I'm not working with documents.
Which factory was it?
It's factory for winter clothes in a city called Noginsk. Noginsk to Moscow is only 55 kilometers. I met there a Syrian guy. He's telling me there is another opportunity to work in another city near Moscow. I said, no problem. I will do anything for a job. I used to have a break on Sunday and I go to Moscow, roaming here and there, and I see the posters of army people standing like this. And I thought this is another opportunity for a job. I called the number and they told me, come to this location. I went to that location. They tell me there is kind of job like this. You can afford you a job in hospital, bank, something like that. So when I applied, they told me you already accepted. I said, well, nice. I took my luggage.
So it was like that fast?
Easy.
Which job did they offer you?
A security guard. How the security guard will guard a bank or a door in hospital. That's what I was expected, but nobody tell me that you are going to the front line, going to kill or something like this.
What exactly did they promise you?
So when the things that they're giving me, they tell me we will provide for you a passport and money, monthly $2,000.
And Russian passport?
Russian passport. Because with this kind of money, I will be king in Somalia.
And what happened next?
Go on front line.
It's a sign, I signed. All you know about sign. It didn't reveal what the kind of job is finding for me. First, trying to say this document for you to have working permit, so you can work everywhere. Police cannot arrest you. So we are preparing your documents from then. We are going to do some training because they need to teach you about the work you are doing. I said, okay, no problem. So I'm ready to work. I'm not here to sit down. 2023, I received a call, a strange call, Russian call. So he called me, so Richard, they accepted your contract. So prepare on the 10th, you are going to be on the train station. From then you are going Rostov for training. I said, okay, no problem. In 3 days, we are in Rostov. Came down from the car, I said, I'm seeing all military people. I said, what am I doing here? So I tried to text him. I said, Mr. Aggie, what am I doing here? This is a military camp. And he said, Richard, the contract you signed is for the military. And the easiest way to have documents, you have your freedom, except you be in the military for 1 year. From then, after your 1 year finish, you have your documents, you are free in Russia. I said, no, this is not my plan.
I went from Moscow to a city called Kubinska. After Kubinska, I went to Rostov. Rostov, I stayed there 2 weeks, some trainings there. They was teaching us how to control the aftermath, how to shoot from 100 yards, how to snipe from far away, things. After Rostov, I went to Donetsk.
Did you know that you are now in Ukraine, like actually in another country?
Yeah, I was asking the time we reached the camp. I was asking the people around me. I was telling him. They was telling me Donetsk, Donetsk. I was hearing Donetsk, Donetsk, Donetsk. I don't know which part is it, because I didn't have internet. So I tried to say Donetsk, Donetsk. After that, they told me Ukraine.
Rostov, I trained for 14 days. From then, at night, they load us truck. Inside truck, we are going. I don't know where I'm going. Until I find myself in Donetsk. They are saying, this is Donetsk. I said, what am I doing in Donetsk? They say, you don't know? I said, no, this contract you signed should go to war.
How did you feel when you realized that this is war and you are taking part in the war on the Russian side?
The time I was there in the front line, it was horrible time. You cannot think because the rockets are coming from this side to this side to this side. You don't have time to think. Run for your life. You have to run because the commander is telling me go, and I have to go. This is the only problem. From bunker, from safe house to safe house, I'm trying to save my life. The only feeling that I try to explain the commanders what I'm trying to say, that what I supposed to do. Can I go back? But there is no communication. This is the only problem. If there is a communication between me and the commanders, maybe I will tell him that I want to go back. Maybe they will let me go back, cancel my contract, something like this. But I couldn't. After 4 days, I've been captured.
Did you hear about Russia's war against Ukraine before going to, before Rostov or before Donetsk?
Yes, I heard about, because we are watching CNN, BBC television about Ukraine and Russia war.
What did you think about it?
Well, we are seeing different perspectives that Ukraine want to become, they want to join NATO. Russia don't want Ukraine to be with NATO because immediately you can join NATO, America will form a basement here and be disadvantage for them. So they are fighting for that. So different explanation, but I don't understand.
Did you encounter any situation where you questioned your role in this war?
I said by myself, I stuck. I got this problem by myself. I got myself to this situation because I don't know the language. I better learn the language, after that try to get another job. So I got myself into a big problem.
Did you see any other foreigners there?
Yeah.
Many?
Not many, plus 20, you can say plus 15, something like this.
From which countries?
Nigeria, Ghana, Morocco, Egypt is there, some Syrian.
The place where we stay, I saw 2 Egyptian, 1 Jordan, 1 Iraqi. Yeah, 1 Iraqi. And some of the other guys are saying Kazakhstan. I don't know where they're from.
How did you end up in Ukrainian captivity?
In the front line. After moving some miles, I saw so many of my colleagues were being in the same camp, training together. I saw so many of them, they are lying down dead. So I said, no, I don't want this contract. In that way, and this is not my wish, say don't care. You have to face in your enemy. You have to test your barrel, how your rifle is working. So the next day, we move again to another place. Commander, how three of us can able to capture a place where tanker is there, RPG is there, drone is there, all different artillery is there. How do you expect us to capture that place? Commander said, Davai, my foot was damaged, the drone, and my foot was so swelled up, can't run faster. So the commander just pushed us outside. He said, go, Davai, you start moving again until I get captured.
That I'm being captured. Me, I thought that maybe they will kill me. because I came to them land and they are allowed to do anything to me, but it's reverse happened. Nothing happened to me. They provide me cigarette, food.
Do you want to be exchanged?
I want to be exchanged if I don't have any opportunity, because I was asking, requesting to international body and the European Union to assist us, to help us, because now my contract is still on. I don't know what is my fate if I've been exchanged. Go to Russia and again, I don't want to go back to the front line.
Do you want to be exchanged to Russia?
If this is the only chance, I will do it. If I'm going back to Russia, because of my family. Because I want to give them money, give them good education, good life. After that, I will search for another solution for myself. But if I'm going from here to Somalia, I'm going back again to zero. So I lose the two.
What if in Russia they once again offer you to fight for the Russian army?
No, it's one time. When you make mistake one time.
What would you say to other foreigners that Russia tries to recruit to their army?
These people, they have to realize what they are gonna do. They have to think twice. Because of my problems, they gonna think twice before doing anything in the world. Before going to this country, to that country, before doing one step, they have to think and realize about any step, because any step can put you in other problems, like my problem.
The front line is not a telling ground. I'm saying this every day. It's a deadly ground. I have my experience, not a good experience, bad experience in the front line.
Do you regret that decision?
I totally regret about everything.